Before the final note fades and the crowd rises to its feet, stay with this moment, because what these two small voices are about to do will change the room forever. And if stories like this move your heart, take a second to like this video and subscribe to the channel, because moments of faith, courage, and pure talent deserve to be shared with the world. The theater lights dim, and the noise of the audience slowly melts into a soft, expectant hush. Walking onto the America's Got Talent stage are two girls no taller than the judge's desk, holding hands so tightly their fingers are almost woven together. They are identical twin sisters, both 10 years old, with the same gentle smiles, the same bright eyes, and the same nervous excitement flickering across their faces. Their dresses are simple and white, flowing just enough to catch the light when they move. At first glance, they look fragile, almost too young for a stage this big, but there is something else there too, something steady, something calm, that makes people lean forward in their seats. When the judges ask their names, they answer together, their voices perfectly in sync, and the audience lets out a soft laugh. The twins explain that they grew up singing together at home and in church, harmonizing since they were old enough to speak clearly. Music, they say, is how they pray when words are not enough. Their parents sit in the crowd, hands clasped, eyes already shining with tears. They know how much this moment means, not because of fame or trophies, but because these two girls are about to share their faith with millions. There is a brief pause before the music starts, the kind of silence that feels heavy with anticipation. One of the judges raises an eyebrow, unsure of what to expect from such young performers. Then the first note fills the room, soft and pure, like a whisper carried on air. The twins begin singing one of the most beloved Christian songs in the world, their voices blending so perfectly it's impossible to tell where one ends and the other begins. It's not loud, not flashy. It's gentle, honest, and filled with a kind of sincerity that can't be practiced or forced. As the song continues, something shifts in the theater. The audience stops breathing. The judges stop taking notes. The words of the song speak of hope, of grace, of a love that carries people through pain and fear, and somehow these two 10-year-old girls deliver them with a depth far beyond their years. Their harmonies rise and fall like a single heartbeat, steady and strong. It feels less like a performance and more like a moment of worship shared by thousands of strangers at once. Halfway through the song, the music softens, and one twin takes a small step forward for a solo line. Her sister watches her with pride, smiling gently, before joining back in, their voices locking together again in perfect unity. The camera cuts to the judges, and one of them is already wiping tears from their eyes. Another judge presses a hand to their chest, clearly moved. No one expected this, not from children so young, not with such simplicity, and not with such power. Behind the scenes of this beautiful moment lies a story the twins didn't fully tell on stage. They grew up in a modest home where life wasn't always easy. Their family faced struggles that tested their faith, financial worries, long nights of uncertainty, moments when hope felt far away. But through it all, music was their anchor. They sang together when they were scared. They sang together when they were grateful. They sang together when they needed to believe that tomorrow could be better than today. This song, the one they are singing now, carried them through their hardest days. As the final chorus begins, the twins lift their chins slightly, their voices growing stronger, fuller, filling every corner of the theater. The audience begins to feel it too, a warmth spreading through the room, a reminder that faith and innocence can still shine brightly in a world that often feels heavy. Some people close their eyes. Others clasp their hands together. It's no longer just a talent show audition, it's a shared emotional experience. The last note lingers in the air, delicate and trembling, before fading into silence. For a split second, no one moves. Then the theater explodes. The audience leaps to their feet in a roaring standing ovation. Applause crashes like a wave, loud and unstoppable. The twins look at each other, eyes wide with disbelief, and then out at the crowd, overwhelmed by the love pouring toward them. One of the judges stands up, clapping above their head, tears streaming freely now. When the judges speak, their voices shake. They talk about how rare it is to feel something so pure on that stage, how the twins reminded them why music matters, why faith matters, and why hope still has a place in the world. Another judge says they didn't just hear a song, they felt it, deep in their soul. The twins listen quietly, hands still linked, their smiles mixed with tears they can't hold back anymore. In that moment, it becomes clear that no matter what happens next in the competition, these two sisters have already won something far greater. They have touched hearts. They have inspired strangers. They have shown that even the smallest voices can carry the biggest messages. The camera cuts to their parents again, crying openly now, proud beyond words. As the twins leave the stage, they hug each other tightly, whispering a quick prayer of thanks. They didn't come to chase applause or fame. They came to share a song that carried their faith, their story, and their love for each other. And in doing so, they reminded millions watching at home that unity is powerful, that belief can be beautiful, and that miracles often come in the simplest forms. If this story moved you, if these two young girls reminded you of hope, kindness, or faith, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Stories like this deserve to reach every corner of the world. And remember this as you go on with your day, no matter how small you feel, your voice matters. When you sing from the heart, whether in music or in life, the world will listen.